Hi, my name is Dariani Bautista, and I am a Belleville High School student. And I am here today conducting a short interview with Belleville's very own Deputy Mayor, Vincent cozarelli, for a high school future career project about what I'd like to pursue after college. So, to start our interview, I'd like to start with the question, what was your childhood like?
So my childhood, I would compare it to any normal Belleville kid's childhood. Played outside a lot, I was on a lot of sports teams, had a small group of friends, but very close and we still talk. I was involved in a lot of school activities and just general a good time in Belleville. I like to hear.
So you're Belleville born and raised?
Yes, my whole life.
And what professions did you consider before becoming involved in public service?
Well, I went to college for computer engineering, so I graduated NJIT, and then I also have a construction company, and I'm a land developer. So I kind of have a mix of a couple of things going on there. So I always considered doing those three things, including politics, and I just did a little bit of each and find out which one I like the best, and I still do that.
And did you receive any backlash from family and or friends when you became involved in public service?
Of course. So your family's always a little wary of you getting involved. Sometimes people don't agree with your opinion and they tend to take that out, especially nowadays on social media and newspapers. So they always warn me, say, look, you're getting into this, this is your doing. You don't have to do it. You're choosing to do this. But I took that with a little grain of salt and went for it anyway.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Very positive.
Yeah.
What was your main reason for running for Belleville Council?
Well, I think my main reason is much like a lot of people's reason that run for office. You want the town that you live in to do a little bit better. There's little things that you could do that you think you could do a little bit better maybe than the person before you, or keep going. If they're doing a good job, you could keep that positive going. So that was my main reason. I just want to keep Belleville going.
What are some pros and cons about your job as Deputy Mayor of Belleville?
We'll start with the cons. So cons, there's not many, but it's a very time-consuming job. So it's a full-time job, even though it's not full-time pay, it's a full-time job. So my phone rings day, night, and I'm always available, text, email, phone call. We have a little bit of staff here at Town Hall too, but most of our work is done over the phone, through emails. We have events multiple times a week, multiple nights, so it is very time consuming. So that may be a little bit of a con. But the pros definitely outweigh the cons. The pros are, if you could do just a little thing for someone and they're so happy they couldn't get it done on their own, whether it's they don't know where to pay their taxes, so you help them out, or they need a pothole fixed in their street because they keep getting a flat tire in the same spot. So it's those little things that make you feel good about doing this job.
What is your favorite thing about our township?
I like our diversity in the township. I think Belleville's almost New Jersey's like melting pot of diversities. We have so much different culture, the food, whatever you want, just a little bit of everything mixed together. I really like that.
Is there anything you would change about Belleville? Why or why not?
I love Belleville the way it is. Of course, we always want to make it a little bit better, every day if we can make it a little bit better. Maybe some of our goals that we're working on here on the council is increase our public safety a little bit. That's always an issue, in our area. It's a very, very dense area, so we always have public safety issues. So that's always one of our goals. We, of course, like to lower taxes, which may not be always possible, but a better word to lower taxes is stabilize, which I think we've done here on the council. So that's really my things if I would change anything, to keep that going.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years, I'd still like to be right here on the council, doing what I'm doing, helping Belleville citizens.
And finally, for my last question, what advice would you give to a young person like myself that is interested in entering the political field in the future?
Well, it's great to hear that you're interested in this, because sometimes a lot of younger kids don't get involved with politics. They think that's a grown-up thing, that's like for 80-year-old men. So to see a young woman interested in that is excellent in my opinion. So my advice to you would be it's never too early to get involved. You could do stuff in your school, your school, they have your student government, there's all the different clubs you could do, just any type of role you could take in the community, to better the community, to show your leadership skills, to work on them. You could start at any age. So I think I would just go right for it, even at your age.
Thank you so much. So to close out our interview, I'd like to thank our Deputy Mayor, Vincent Cozarelli, for giving me the opportunity to come here and conduct this short interview, because even though this was short and sweet, I think that it really shows what a role model he is to our township in total. And I think that what you're doing here, it really shows your support for education and your support for our town in general, and you're honestly out here showing Belleville pride. So thank you so much.
Thank you.